north of England, a wanted man is desperately trying to escape from the police.
Vehicle's gone left, down a public bridleway, unable to follow her.
No, I'm like a bear with a sore head when criminals get away from me.
But this driver hasn't yet got clean away. Above him is a police helicopter, call sign Sierra Yankee 99, currently the most formidable weapon in the fight against car crime.
It's coming down your side now, mate.
Yeah, stand by. It's going to come out to your left side.
There's an expectation that when the helicopter arrives on the scene of an incident, that we're there to pull the rabbit out of the bag.
Tonight, on board with the Sky Cops.
Yeah, officers, he's coming down to you behind that gate. You've got him.
As they crack down on car criminals. By day. And at night.
Even if you're
Bang to rights.
Once the aircraft is overhead, you've probably got about a 95% success rate.
On the outskirts of Rotherham, mid-South Yorkshire, police cars are again on the trail of the man who's recklessly driving a stolen 4x4. He's wanted for stealing copper cable and driving whilst disqualified.
Going into bed. Coming to a T-junction just by that pylon.
99, it's a right onto Doncaster Road.
And it's wrong side of the road, right turn, just passing the bus under the power line.
Yeah, excess. It's a right, Doncaster Road. Traffic now possible too early. We're going back in the opposite direction with fuel bridge.
Stand by. Yeah, no worries, I've got him.
South Yorkshire's police helicopter costs more than £4 million. It has a top speed of over 150 miles an hour and a crew of 3, a civilian pilot and 2 police observers.
Front observer's primary role is to use the camera systems on the aircraft to gain evidence. So it's basically a camera operator.
99 going down onto Doncaster Road from Edmonstone Road.
The rear observer basically does everything else from a police perspective, taking the details over the radios, working out routes, how to get there.
Passing a church on the near side.
There's a lot of work to do, and sometimes if it's a spontaneous incident, something that happens with very little time to pre-plan, you've got a lot to do in a very sort of short space of time.
It's coming down your side now, mate. Keep it wide for you.
It is quite tiring, mentally tiring.
On the ground, the police are again losing ground. This man is driving too fast, too dangerous.
Time to go to High Melton. I think it's High Melton.
Flying Yankee 99 today is Captain Glenn Blake.
Previously, I was working as a commercial pilot and instructor, doing various jobs, flying business from A to B.
Oh, yeah.
As a pilot, you need to be careful not to get drawn too much into the actual job on the ground. Your job is there as a pilot. You can have a lot of things going on in the background, but your primary job is to fly the aircraft, and that's what you do.
As the 4x4 goes off-road again, the helicopter crew know they've got a real fight on their hands.
Yeah, I'm putting him on screen. Yeah, stand by. We have you.
And they're sure the wanted man is no longer trying to shake off the police cars. He's realised the helicopter is onto him.
Whether he could hear us or whether he could see us, I don't know, but he obviously at some point became aware that it was being followed from the air, if you like.
Yeah, from Yankee 99 in good general direction at Frankfurt-Stone Road. I don't know whether he can actually get out of the road, the ground. If he can get out, he'll be boarded between a ring.
What the desperate man doesn't know is that the farmer has put large stones all around his fields.
Yeah, the track that comes out on that general direction, it's got some large boulders at the end of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, from Yankee 99, he's just found those boulders. However, I think he's going to try another way now. It's negative. He's going on to another track. And he's found that he's blocked again by these boulders. He's basically driving around the field at the moment, trying to think of his next move.
And his next move is not what the crew expect. he's making a phone call.
We're looking sort of straight in through the driver's side door window, and you could quite clearly see that it was on his mobile phone, probably trying to arrange for somebody to come and perhaps pick him up from his hiding place.
So there's only one reason he's on his mobile phone while getting chased by the police, so he's obviously not intending to stop.
By driving across fields like this, the wanted man is confusing Yankee 99's crew.
This is awkward, this one, you know.
Map reading is more difficult.
Because he was always off-road, you couldn't get a sense of what he was doing because obviously there was no other road users.
It's all right, 'cause I've just lost my page now.
Things aren't going to plan. The crew can't get the police cars into the positions they want.
Quite often they're asking us where we want them, so you very quickly have to assess where you are. We can do it in seconds sometimes. The difficult times are in the unfamiliar areas when things aren't quite going to plan.
Despite their A to Z problems, Yankee 99's crew are getting escape routes closed off.
Tell him it's beneath the aircraft. There's about 5 cars parked on the left-hand side.
Yankee 99 is now boarding down the edge of the wood. There is an exit on Stone Road. It's going to come out adjacent to that van now.
It's going to get out there.
It's like he's carried on in the field.
The plan isn't working.
Yeah, stand by. Oh, yeah.
99 going down towards Doncaster Road on Stone Road.
By taking to the main road again, the 4x4 driver has served notice that he is confident he can outsmart his pursuers.
At the end of the day, it's in their interest to escape, isn't it? They don't want to go to prison.
He's off-road again.
If they can get away from the police, they may well avoid spending the night in the cells.
Yeah, stand by. He's going to do a right turn.
The man's next trick is again off-road, down a track where trains used to run.
He's going under the bridge.
Maybe the bridges will act as a shield.
We were able, by a combination of using the camera system and repositioning the aircraft, to be able to sort of maintain contact with him, even when he did hide under the bridges.
Yeah, no way. I've got him. We can see him. It looks like he's trying to a 3-point turn. At this stage, can't see where he can get off, although he is trying.
The 4x4 driver has gambled badly. Up ahead, there's a dead end, which only Yankee 99's captain can see.
As a pilot, you can see slightly further ahead of what the observers can see. So you could see the gate, and he had no intentions of stopping.
There's a gate at the end here, and he's going to have to go through it. And he has.
99 is trying to force his way through a barrier.
He's out.
One out, white t-shirt, male white, skinhead, just crossing the railway line under Durham Valley Parkway.
I've lost him under the railway line. OK, stand by. He's gone over the fence.
He's gone into the trees, turns Cambridge Lane, adjacent to the railway line and the Durham Valley Parkway. It's not come out, but we don't have visual.
The equipment that we've got on the aircraft allows us, in certain conditions, to be able to see through the vegetation.
99, we've got visual again.
It was a warm day. It was giving off quite a lot of heat. We were able to see him and keep contact with him, and ultimately talk Bobbies into where he was.
Yankee 99, it's obviously seen you. He's come back out of the trees. He's now on the bank towards you.
After half an hour trying to escape, in the stolen car and on foot, the wanted man has finally run out of options.
He's given up. Cuss day. Cussed off.
It is very tiring. If you can imagine sitting in the front of the aircraft looking at a 6-inch camera screen when the aircraft's turning left and right, getting higher and lower and dipping all around. It's a little bit like trying to be on an Alton Towers ride and read a book or read a newspaper.
They would have lost that if it wasn't for us.
Yankee 99 is based in Sheffield, at the city's small airport.
Police 33, good evening, nothing to affect your start. The outside air temperature +20.
4 pilots and 9 police observers work around the clock, 7 days a week.
The last sort of 3-4 months, work seems to have just increased, really. An average month would be something like 40 or 45 direct arrests. That's where the unit and the aircraft and crew is directly responsible for the arrest of that person. Can you just bear with me 1 second while I just pass the job on to the crew?
That was Atlas.
Acting Inspector Helen Scothern is the deputy head of what is known as the Air Support Unit.
Right, sorry about that. We just have to pass the job on to the crew because they're just about to go out to the aircraft. We generally get information either by telephone call, either directly from the officers on the ground or from Atlas Court with the communications centre, or the officers will shout us direct from anywhere in South Yorkshire.
Access India to Sierra Yankee 99, Sierra Yankee 99 receiving over.
This call is top priority, a firearms incident.
Report of a 15-year-old youth with a shotgun at the back of St Teresa's Church. From the FIN, can you go and search please in the next 5 or 10 minutes?
But there's a problem. Yankee 99 can't fly. The last crew have reported a vibration and the aircraft is grounded.
I'm just inspecting the blade itself to make sure there's no damage. As we've had a little bit of an imbalance, it's always one of the first things you check. It's only very finely out anyway. It's not a huge problem.
But it means the gun squad will have to deal with the shotgun incident without Yankee 99.
Yeah, you're going to be frustrated because we want to be airborne as much as we can, but you can never risk the crew's safety and you can never risk public safety. We need to make sure that the aircraft's fully serviceable before we go flying.
While the crew wait for the source of the mystery vibration to be found, the calls continue to pour in.
OK, I'm listening. I'll just listen to the tow group. Whereabouts are they?
If we're talking about an open area search, that's a bit more difficult.
The crew won't have to wait much longer. The engineers have passed 99 fit to fly.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. As I say, it could have been a fluctuation in airflow.
We never put the engineers under any pressure to quickly repair the aircraft because that's when accidents happen.
At police headquarters, reports are coming in about a missing person. It's a life or death call.
It's a search for a suicidal female. They believe somewhere near the Mosby Parkway. Unfortunately, we've not got that much to go on other than they think she's around that location. There's no great description or anything else.
If somebody's asking for our help, we will look at that and say, well, yes, that is something we can do. That is something we can assist with, we'll go. Don't matter what it is, we're more than happy to go flying. We enjoy flying.
It takes 3 or 4 minutes to get the crew into the aircraft and to be ready to lift. Generally fly about 2 miles a minute, so what would take you 45-50 minutes to drive, we can do in 12 minutes.
Looking for missing people is an all too frequent task for South Yorkshire's police helicopter. It's a request the crew always dread.
There's the nature reserve type thing at 1 o'clock.
Have we got any description?
We haven't got one. We're just looking for a female.
No. There's a lot of people knocking about though.
The stacks down there.
Someone intends to do self-injury or self-harm to themselves. They're not going to tell everybody where they're going, or generally speaking, they don't tell everyone where they're going, so it's a very vague outlook. And unless someone's quite sharp and gives us a good description, then we're looking for a needle in a haystack.
The crew haven't much time. Yankee 99 is wanted elsewhere.
Sierra Yankee 99, I appreciate you're already committed. We do have another priority incident. It's a fail to stop.
It's a stolen car.
It's a red Honda Civic.
RPG are showing at this time.
But the crew aren't prepared to abandon their search for the missing woman yet.
There's always something that will dictate to you which way you need to go. Any life and death emergency will always come first.
Is there any update, and likewise, is there any description of this female? We have got quite a lot of people walking around this area.
We have no description.
The information was very sparse, and I was quite negative, I'll be honest, in that respect. Obviously, we don't really know what we're looking for, other than a female.
Helen Scothern is determined. She believes there's still a chance of finding their needle in a haystack.
That looks impossible to me.
Yeah, Roger, what we have located is a female sat on her own, looking, I would say, very dejected. We're just wondering if you've got a mobile in the area that could just come and check this female out for us, please.
We decided to direct some ground units to her, and it transpired that that was the female that we were looking for.
I think if all four go up, I think you're going to scare her to death of her.
Yeah, we've just discussed that, a couple are dropping back.
You're always, I think, more determined with things such as missing people. That's somebody's wife, it's somebody's mum, it's somebody's daughter. You know, and we want to be able to find them as quickly as we can.
Just speaking to her now, she's not really wanting to talk to us. Certainly not wanting any ambulance or anything at this time. However, I just want to tell you what she's taken.
The ground units, no disrespect to them, but they wouldn't have found her. It would have taken perhaps all day, or certainly the whole of the morning to actually locate where she was. And it took us 10 minutes. So it was a good job.
Now that the woman is in safe hands, Sierra Yankee 99 is free to join the hunt for the red Honda Civic. It's being chased by PC Tim Scothern. He knows who he's after and why.
We've had a series of car thefts and street robberies over in the Manor area of Sheffield. And the vehicle got shooed onto an area of the Manor, to which I made my way. The vehicle did get abandoned just prior to me getting there. Literally, as I pulled up, they were running through the snicket and running off. We started giving chase, but fortunately the helicopter just come back from another incident. Perfect timing, flew over my head, literally, and I'm shouting on the radio, they're there, they're on the field.
1-1 to Sierra Yankee 99.
PC Scothern is Helen Scothern's brother-in-law.
Tim's in the field.
I was knowing H is in there. I can hear the voice straight away.
They're in there somewhere.
It's a special kind of little bond.
You can actually see one male running towards the main carriageway. Second male is at the side of the perimeter wall. I'm going to start running to him.
The thieves are unaware that both Scotherns are now on their tail.
They didn't think they were immediately followed. They didn't realise that I had such a cross view across the fields because all the houses had been demolished. So that I ran my little legs off, they were just sat in the helicopter filming everything.
Roger, right, okay, have you got that, Helen?
I've got the D-shaped state that goes into the...
No, not there, forget that, come round.
Caught on camera is one of the men, acting as if he is an innocent member of the public out for a stroll.
And thankfully, just as the officers on the ground were about to lose sight of them, we picked them up on the camera. So we followed them to ultimately what the destination was.
It's coming down to 2077, I think that's you. You're just following the lad now, they've both gone in that same shop.
Tim Scothern has caught up, and he too is now hot on their heels.
Tim got to the door in time, went in and detained the first one.
99, can we have officers please to bottom of Fairley, junction with Cullabine Road.
The second one who I'd got sight on, I weren't letting go. As soon as I got in, he was trying to change his jumper in the toilet. So I dragged hold of him, obviously pulled him out, and he was arrested straight away.
While the arrest is going on at the front, Helen Scothern and her crew are keeping an eye on the back. And just as well.
There's one climbing out of the back, he's climbing over the fence. We're just following him now. Go the other side of that building. Yeah, officers, he's coming down to you behind that gate, you've got him.
It was quite enclosed at the back, so had the aircraft not been overhead, we would probably never have seen the person coming out the back door. Tim's one of these people that is always out there. People would say he's lucky. Well, yes, he probably is lucky, but to be lucky, you've got to be out there doing your job, and that's exactly what he does.
I feel a bit out of breath. I'm starting to realise I'm not as fit as I used to be. I thought I was quite athletically fit as well, and I'm honestly not.
No uncertainty from my perception of the air support unit that when they hear my voice, when they hear me doing a commentary, when they hear me in trouble, they do lift. They hear me and they go.
You okay?
Yeah, Roger. Excellent, right.
Thank you.
As Yankee 99 lands to refuel, PC Scothern has come to see his sister-in-law and take a look at the video of the chase across the fields and subsequent arrests. He's come bearing gifts.
I told you I get into some trouble, didn't I?
You always get us into trouble.
Nothing changes.
Saves you running anyway.
I've got you a chucky bar.
Have you? Oh, my hero. Thank you. Cool.
Every time I have an incident with the air support unit and they film, I need to look at the video first, because I mean it's quite important, because when you're racing across the street, again the helicopter gives a different perception of what you do.
It's like if we've been a film setting, because there's no one in there. There's a pair of steps that have all collapsed, and then there's a crappy toilets like scenes from Trainspotting. They were horrific.
He's there out the back one.
The air support, obviously, in that incident was the crux of catching those, so camera never lies, as they say.
Please do 3 years final.
Oh, we're knackered. Realise I've not been to gym for a bit. Hey, there you go, look. I'm jogging away.
You're not jogging, you're walking.
I'm jogging, well, walking now. Look, I'm jogging again, look.
While the Scothern consider the evidence, the rest of South Yorkshire's air support unit has gone to the dogs.
Oh, there he is.
It's a change of shift, and the new crew are going to take Max the police dog and his handler for a test flight.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay, you'll be safe with the rotors.
Okay, yeah.
The dogs are euphemistically known as the furry exocets. Recently flew a very experienced police constable who initially was very apprehensive about the flight, and afterwards thanked me because he said, well, that's far smoother than I thought it would be. So he was anxious, whereas his dog was good as gold. As we all know, there's no rush to this kind of operation at all. It's not like in the movies when it's running in and running out and war zone stuff. We're not in that game at all. This evening we want to go through practice deploying to an area where we're going to have a simulated suspect who Max is then going to track.
Max has flown in the helicopter quite a few times. In fact, when this force took on the new helicopter, Max was the first dog to fly in it. I think he's now tagged as Air Dog Max.
We'll go for a couple of gentle circuits rig first. Have a look at our landing.
The dogs are very predictable, they're extremely well controlled. However, we put a rubber mat down in the back of the aircraft so they don't catch their claws in the freight rails, and they are tethered as well because we don't like the idea of the dog getting loose in the cockpit especially. That would be somewhat undesirable.
When the helicopter deploys, it makes life a lot easier as a dog handler. It's very time-consuming to search wide areas using a dog. The helicopter can see the overall picture.
Excellent.
Max has flown in the helicopter quite a few times. In fact, you've seen dogs in the backs of cars with the window down. Given the opportunity, I'm sure the dog would have had his head out of the window.
At police headquarters, they're calling for police dogs and Yankee 99.
Access control to Sierra Yankee 99, receiving over.
Another car chase, and the pursuers believe the thieves are about to stop and run for it.
So we dropped the training immediately and diverted to go to the live job. And we got there just in time to see the car come to a stop.
Yeah, they're abandoning, they're running. So Sierra Yankee 99.
The crew believe the thief is going to run right through the woods to seek refuge in the houses behind.
Well, they're coming out the other side. Yeah. Oh, we've got a biker.
He doesn't, but the chasing ground cop does.
The police dog handler was on the other side of the wood, and he wouldn't have known which way to go. You know, we're talking thousands of square metres of search area.
Yeah, no, we're maintaining top cover. Nobody's come out of the wooded area. All officers just contain the wood. The dog's now stat suits and going in.
The driver was actually only hiding literally 6 foot away from us with a helicopter above us, but it was that thick, the bushes, but you couldn't see anything.
Got one in the bushes, everybody stand by.
And so we hovered over the top of the wood and literally said left a bit, right, he's in front of you.
Yeah, stand by.
Within seconds of putting the dog into the woods, he's found him.
Excellent.
This is no training exercise. The man is wanted for breaching a court order.
Great.
One in custody.
The only problem with a helicopter sometimes is they have you running uphill and down dale because they've got a heat source, and it turns out to be a cat or a rabbit or something. I think half the time they know that. They just enjoy watching you running around like a headless chicken.
Excellent. Roger. Okay, if you can close the door then, please. Yeah.
As the sun sets, for many criminals, it's the start of their working day. In Rotherham, another car thief is on the run. Yankee 99 has the car in its sights, but this criminal is driving like a lunatic.
We're above the incident, videotaping all officers, if they can, get a radio on 88 ready for a bailout.
Yeah, he's going over the carriageway. Long way.
He's now on the wrong side of the road. Police cars are trying to get alongside to force him to stop.
Approaching traffic light. Go alongside, stand by. Is it something?
99 RTA, get ambulance traffic, please. It's Borgia Road, junction outside the Sportsman's Pub.
I don't think they're good drivers at all. I think they're very dangerous, very irresponsible. They've no respect for life. Going through red traffic lights at 60, 70 mile an hour, there's only going to be one winner out of that.
Amazingly, no one has been killed or seriously injured. But for once, Yankee 99 has not been able to make a difference.
I don't see them driving in a normal manner. The problem with me is that I see them driving in just so dangerously that they're actually prepared to lose their life to get away from a police officer. They're very, very critical incidents, probably more critical or as critical as a firearms incident.
While the ground cops pick up the pieces, 99 returns to base to refuel. But tonight, there's little time to consider what happened.
Sierra Yankee 99 taking the report of a failed to stop on the Manor Estate. You able to assist, XS?
Another car chase. Not a stolen one this time, but 3 men have dumped it and are out and running. On the ground, it's virtually pitch black. It's 1 a.m. 99's thermal imaging camera is what's needed.
10:30 from 99. Dave, just give me again where they all went.
3 ran from where I am into the field at Denman roadside.
It's worth its weight in gold, really, because any searching that's done is totally reliant on the thermal imaging camera.
They can't run far.
We can get overhead and within minutes we can search vast areas of land, many gardens, and determine whether or not there's anything there that's giving off a heat signature.
The white blob on top of the wall is a cat, watching the drama unfold.
How's this kid with baseball cap on? Acting very nonchalant.
Yeah, we've got one very calm-looking customer just come off Denman now, back onto Savile, I think it is, actually walking back towards the car. Someone could just be checking him out.
Fortunately, a ground cop is nearby.
He's just standing under a lamp.
Yes, just to tell you, basically, he came from Denman. Pretty much the timing would be right for him to have come across that field there.
I just want to make sure he don't do a runner from it. He's not going anywhere, is he? No.
The night time does give a lot of criminals an extra element of cover, but it also gives us a helping hand in so much as that people that are out and about in the early hours of the morning are either milkmen, policemen or villains.
As the search for the other 2 runaways continues, PC Humphreys has spotted something suspicious. A wheelie bin, a favoured hiding place for car thieves.
99, we need a wheelie bin checking, please. It's on Newfield Crescent or possibly Cuts Avenue, where it joins the 2 and it backs onto this field, please.
With a thermal image camera, you have to work hard to try and determine what it is that you're looking at. You're not looking at a picture of light, you're looking at a representation of heat. And although the human body gives off one heat signature, there are lots of other things that give off the same temperature.
Can't tell, to be honest. The thing that makes me think not is that there's no shape of an arm against it, or... Yeah.
You can find yourself looking at a heat source in a garden for quite some time trying to determine what it is, and very often the easiest way is to direct an officer into the heat source and get them to have a closer look.
There we go. 65 Alpha.
1281 to 99, it's just grass cutting.
Grass cutting.
Go ahead,
Yes. Thanks for checking with all that, my dear. Thank you.
No, thank you.
The search has been going on for 15 minutes. There's no sign of the suspects, and the residents of the estate are starting to come out in force.
Everybody I'm seeing is coming out of doorways looking at us, or dogs.
But PC Humphreys believes some of the residents are trying to help him.
There were some people in the area that were indicating closer to the scene of the abandoned car, so we began to concentrate a little more on that area.
Behind the fence.
That's a man.
And lo and behold, there, hiding behind a wall, was one of the occupants of the vehicle.
Good spot. Yeah, Dave, you've got one hiding just further up the street. From where the car's pointing, about 2 semi-detached houses in, behind the fence. Charlie Golf, are you nearby? In fact, I can see you pulling up now. He's just coming out now, 2 houses in front of you on the right-hand side, behind the fence.
To the naked eye, you couldn't see him, and yet we were literally feet from him. Even if we'd actually stood on him, we wouldn't have seen him. It was that well concealed by the bushes.
Charlie Golf, not that garden, the next one. The vehicle parked outside it, right behind that bush. Good boy.
There are places that you can hide from the eye, but the heat-seeking capabilities of the camera see through all those bits of camouflage, and we find people in all sorts of places.
That was good.
Yeah.
As 2 a.m. rolls around, the clubs of Sheffield are turning out. Most of the revellers take cabs home. But not the drunk in this car. He decided to drive home, stole a Cavalier XLR, and is now being chased by police. And Yankee 99.
Yankee 99, we're visual with the vehicle.
Also on the tail of the drunken driver is PC Scothern, determined to end the run of bad luck which has blighted his day.
Yes, pedestrian activity light, heading towards Angel Street. 60, heading towards Angel Street.
Anderson was over the limit, he was a disqualified driver, it was a prolific offender. He was trying to just get away, whatever means possible.
The drunk has taken a risk too far, skidding as he runs out of road.
Vehicle's crash, it's reversing.
A chance for PC Scothern.
Look it up, even if you're a
Once again, criminals are playing dodgems with Scothern's police car.
I mean, he was prepared to risk his life. He was to try and get away from us. I mean, it was one of the dangerous pursuits that I've had in the last 12 months. Due to its speed alone, due to the weather conditions, he was just going horrifically quick.
PC Scothern's got a problem. A front tyre is going flat.
Yeah, we're a flat, yeah. Yes, traffic car behind. Can you come through, please? Can you come through?
He's going to have to stop.
Yeah, it's going to be a decaf. Get over there.
The police car in front is being driven by PC Jim Lucas, and the thief has turned onto school playing fields.
I know this field quite well, and it became apparent to me that once we were on the field, the driver had become disorientated.
To illuminate the area, the crew of 99 turn on their powerful searchlight, known as the Night Sun.
We tend to use it to assist the people on the ground, either illuminating large areas of land or bring it down to a narrow beam and use it as a pointer. So it's a piece of roll equipment that we use with a little bit of thought.
The drunk is no longer thinking or driving straight. PC Lucas is.
So as the car had slowed down slightly, I was in a position to go up to the side of the driver's door, basically collide with it and shove him into a shallow ditch.
Even in the ditch, the thief is refusing to leave the car. Fortunately, help is at hand.
When when you get driving that's so bad and that this person's wanted for other offences, it's very satisfying that, you know, the end result is, look, we've got him, he's in cuffs.
It's a great feeling to catch them and to get them stopped. I mean, it wasn't a new car, but that's someone's pride and joy.
8 a.m. A chance for the night and day shifts to spend some time together.
Yeah, we usually try and eat together when we can. There's usually a small window of opportunity where you say, right, it's quiet, grab a meal. It's usually breakfast on a day shift, and we all try and get stuck in before the work starts. It's usually quite a slow start in the morning. We get the main admin out of the way, getting the aircraft checked, getting all the fuel checked, making sure all the documentation's up to date, and then we can sit back and relax waiting for a job coming in. But it's usually about midday before you really start to get any heavy workload. Good morning, yes, Port Peace Humphrey speaking.
Yes, here, Can I have your assistance, please, with a fail to stop a vehicle's made off at speed from RPG?
The stolen car is an Astra, which drove off when the driver of a police armed response vehicle tried to stop it.
I've noticed this Astra, which it just needed to be stopped. The minute he saw us, he looked absolutely petrified. He looked at us and then looked away again, and as I've gone to turn around in a pub turning area, I've looked in the rear view and he's just gone. He's absolutely floored it.
Yankee 99's crew are already on their way.
Engaged. Confirmed any control switches. Confirmed both are flying. Confirmed. Thanks. Video's recording.
The Astra is being driven by a man. Beside him is a woman. He's driving so fast and so furiously that PC Bort will have to back off.
Never worth taking it to the nth degree. When the helicopter's above you, it's great because you can just ease off and you're not under as much pressure to keep up with it.
99 above, videoing and recording. No change, copy well mate.
We picked it up as it was heading back into Sheffield, and he, at that point, is my guess, he didn't know we were there. We were quite high, he had his windows shut, he was just driving, he was concentrating on driving. And he kept on driving fast. We had nobody behind him, but he decided to keep on driving relatively fast.
Yeah, 99, nothing dangerous at this stage, slightly excessive speed. Now west quadrant towards Hucklow Road, stand by.
And he was always trying to get somewhere, but we had police cars coming from all directions, and he just wasn't going to stop unless he had to.
There's a sort of a huge difference between pursuits that take place in rural areas and pursuits that take place in urban areas. The concept of speed is quite different. 60 miles along a rural country road is far different to 60 miles an hour through a residential road with houses, children, parked cars and the likes. The driving that he was displaying made it quite clear to us that he was prepared to sort of take, some quite extreme risks to get away from the following police cars and ultimately us.
There's trouble ahead. A bus is blocking the road.
Yeah, I'm sorry, just got in.
I don't know if the bus had seen him or he was trying purposely to block him off, I don't know. But he had two police cars behind him, the dog van and a traffic car, and he just wasn't going to stop.
It's now clear that 99 is involved in one of the most dangerous pursuits the crew have ever seen.
Charlie Golf, are you nearby?
Looking at the video, it was certainly on a 9 out of 10 for dangerous, out of all pursuits. Had the helicopter not been there, then it would have been a 10 from the start. It tends to be the case nowadays that people know when the helicopter's above them. There's no getting away, usually. But he just kept going and going. At no stage did I know why he was fleeing, why he wasn't stopping.
99, just on the road. Stand by. Now, not a long way.
You'll hear the helicopter giving the speeds, or you'll hear the commentary from the officer giving the speeds. 17, 18 miles per hour. And when you're in the car, down the thin roads and around the estate roads and stuff, it takes a lot of concentration, but when you see it on the video, it just looks easy. It looks just like toy cars running about.
Sierra Yankee 99 from Excess India.
Sierra Yankee 99.
Commanders at police headquarters have decided that Yankee 99 must tell them what's happening from now on.
Excess to Zulu information. From now on, if Sierra Yankee 99 can give us the course, please. Yankee 99, if we've got his right look road.
Once again, PC Bort & Co have had to back off and are following at a distance.
The fact that we were there means the police vehicles can concentrate on trying to be a little bit more strategic in their approach. We're then not pushing and we're not egging him on. If he chooses to sort of drive through ditches or drive through fences, then that's his choice. It's not something we're forcing him to do.
The chase has been going on for 20 minutes, and it's getting more and more dangerous for the residents of the estate the stolen car is driving through.
It's stopping, its car, stop by.
Well, he was going down a narrow street and he just purposely rammed him. There was no way, he was not going to get past, and he just forced his way past.
So it then puts an onus on us really to try and, bring this man to a successful detention. We've got to get him in custody, get him off the road and hopefully stop him from driving like that.
The decision's been made. Stop the Astra by getting police cars ahead of him.
West up to Harry's Avenue. Right onto Oakwood Crescent. Right here, he's got to come out to bottom now. Stand by, he's now left onto Longley Way.
The net is closing, but the driver is becoming even more desperate. A sideswipe forces him into a bus shelter, wrecking the front wheel.
99, vehicle stop, vehicle stop. He's then been boxed in prior to the traffic lights. Both occupants have been detained.
While 4 ground cops try to subdue the driver, PC Bort deals with the woman passenger.
When I'd gone down the near side, I was face to face with his girlfriend. So my colleagues quickly got out and grabbed hold of the kid. And then I've crawled across the seats and got out and got the female out of the car that had failed to stop. When I got her out of the car, she was in absolute hysterics. She just kept saying, I told him to stop, I told him to stop.
The end of the chase was a shock for the Astra driver. For the police, it was textbook.
After colliding with a member of the public, he's hit a bus shelter, which has disabled his car, and he's then skidded down the road. A traffic car's gone to his offside. Another traffic car's gone to the back to box the car in, just as the driver's exiting, trying to make a run for it.
Lovely. Team Hog, hurrah!
During the past 6 months, the police in South Yorkshire have recovered almost 1,900 stolen vehicles and arrested 501 disqualified drivers.
In the 4 years I've been in air support, the number of pursuits has declined greatly.
Yeah, the track that comes out, it's got some large boulders.
And I think part of that is because of air support.
Car crime still occurs, cars are still stolen, but the frequency is definitely reduced.
One out, white t-shirt, male white, skinhead.
When you're actually on the job, it's the car. You can think about the other things after. You're just concentrating on the driver and the car.
It's stopping, its car gets going around the car.
You come back and then you can start thinking about why was he running.
99, vehicle stopped, occupants have been detained.
And it's something that I think you question all your service really. From being a young beat officer, you wonder why sometimes people do what they do and why they do it.